very special episode of MKW TV Chinese Pro Wrestling. Legendary French pro wrestler Claude Roca. After more than 50 years of wrestling, after all the wars in the ring, after all the glory and the championships won, Claude Roca is getting ready to say goodbye as he begins his global retirement tour. First stop, Dongguan, China, Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Legendary French pro wrestler Claude Roca teams up with WWE Global Crusierweight Series participant and Middle Kingdom Wrestling superstar Ho Ho Lun in tag team action against the champions of China, MKW champion Dalton Bragg and CWE champion The Slam. Can you dig it?
Welcome, Middle Kingdom Wrestling and Chinese Pro Wrestling fans, to MKW TV, Episode 2 of Season 2. Joined beside me is a brand new MKW TV commentator, Presley King.
Hey, pleasure to be here, Eddie. Just happier than all heck to be here, and good to meet you.
Well, thanks for getting back to us in time. Cam Ferguson had an emergency trip to make back in northwest of China, but he'll be back definitely by episode 3. Thanks for taking your time over here, Presley King.
Well, son, I wouldn't miss a match of this magnitude for all the tea in China, or should I say all the tea around here.
Well, starting this match off is going to be Claude Roca, who's teaming with just recently announced WWE Global Series participant HoHoLun. And they'll be taking on the champions of China, the first ever MKW champion Dalton Bragg, and the Chinese pro wrestling icon and CWE champion, The Slam. This is going to be a great match, right?
Well, if Roca and Dalton Bragg are in the ring, you better believe it's gonna be. They're real looking forward to them locking up.
The 50 years experience of Claude Roca is definitely showing itself here, as he's just perhaps out-wrestling the very young Dalton Bragg. Wow, what a big hip toss there by Claude Roca. Aren't we just so fortunate to have Claude Roca begin his global retirement tour with us here in Middle Kingdom Wrestling?
Yeah, looks like Roca, you're gonna take a nice mule kick right to the belly.
Bragg goes for an Irish whip. Claude Roca reverses. Claude Roca has Dalton Bragg well scouted, it looks like. Oh no, now Bragg's got Roca wrapped around. Didn't quite get him all that with that maneuver. Wow, what a picture-perfect stiff European elbow by Claude Roca. And another one. Oh, beautiful standing side kick by Dalton Bragg on Claude Roca there. Looks like Dalton Bragg signifying for a tag there.
Yeah, I want to see what this boy's about. He reminds me of the big old boys that used to hang out at the old honky-tonk.
The Slam wants HoHoLun.
Now, HoHoLun, he's the one from MKW got the WWE contract, ain't he?
That's absolutely correct, Presley. HoHoLun just recently announced on WWE.com that he'll be a participant in the WWE Global Series tournament.
He got a lot of big boys over there. Does he know how to say "I give up" in English?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Presley. You have to admire his work ethic that even got him to the WWE.
Well, I see the Slam mashing that tater.
We are witnessing the Chinese pro wrestling style here, as HoHoLun seems to wind up and tries to get Slam with a stiff kick there. Beautiful sequence here, mimicking the art of the Kung Fu style mixed with the professional wrestling. This is MKW, Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Ho-Ho seems to be taking a little break there in the bottom rope. They get ready to lock up. Beautiful spin kick there by the Slam, almost just knocking Ho Ho Lun out of the ring there.
Well, Ho Ho Lun doesn't look like a redhead, but he looks like he's about to get beat up like a stepchild.
Well, Presley, you don't seem to be a huge Ho Ho Lun fan here. I mean, what's going on here? It seems like you seem a little partial on the Slam.
Now, Claude Roca in the Slam. Now, this is going to be a real... Yeah, get him, down.
Oh, beautiful underslide kick there by the Slam. By the way, if you guys didn't notice, MKW TV now has instant replay action. We paid a big penny to get that technology in here on MKW TV. Slam and Roca going for a test of strength. Oh, and Slam just stomps a mud hole into Claude Roca there.
Yeah, I don't know how they say it in France, but I know where I come from, we say, ouch!
Claude and the Slam just continue to attempt to outdo each other here. Slam trying to pick up Claude Roca, but he gets tricked into a flip pin there. And Slam goes for a pin of his own. Wow, and a twisting leg scissors there. What amazing strength by the French legend, Claude Roca.
He just making the Slam angry, but he messing with the bull, he gonna get the horns. What did I just tell you?
Slam definitely getting serious there with those deep knees into Claude Roca. HoHoLun trying to get in on the action here. He wasn't even tagged. Big vertical suplex by the Slam on HoHoLun as he picks up Claude Roca and just drops him onto the HoHoLun with that stiff Slam. Let's take another look at it over here with our MKW TV instant replay action.
Well, Eddie, why do you think they call him the Slam? Slam, bam, thank you, French man. Well, I'm from North Carolina. If you're going to be called the Slam, you better back it up, son.
The Slam tagging in Dalton Bragg, first ever MKW champion, facing off against the French legend, Claude Roca.
Well, Eddie, I was expecting to see some Jean-Claude Van Damme from Mr. Roca, but I'm seeing Jean-Claude gosh darn.
Arm lock there by Claude Roca on Bragg. Oh, and just flips him forward there. Claude Roca showing his catch-style European pro wrestling style submission moves on Dalton Bragg. I don't think Dalton Bragg has ever encountered somebody with the experience of that of Claude Roca.
Well, if Dalton doesn't get a way out of this, he's going to have to throw in the towel pretty soon.
Perhaps you could be right, Presley. Looks like Claude Roca just wrestling circles around Dalton Bragg here. The experience perhaps is just too much. But if I know Dalton Bragg, he's going to have to pass out before he ever says, I quit. Wow! Claude Roca with the Mexican surfboard on Dalton Bragg. What strength he has at this age.
I'd say Monsieur Roca's making a run for the border.
The crowd just completely attentive on this amazing match we're witnessing here on MKW TV. Oh, Dalton Bragg showing his athleticism here as he's just moving a bit too fast for the legendary Claude Roca. And Claude Roca just got knocked out with that standing kick by Dalton Bragg. HoHoLun begging to be tagged into this match. And Dalton Bragg had that well scouted as he rolls him up and goes for an Irish whip as HoHoLun reverses, ducks that clothesline, and goes for a spin around DDT as Dalton Bragg nips up.
Well, Dalton's the first MKW champion. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. You always got to be on guard.
Absolutely, as Dalton Bragg just went for a pin, but HoHoLun, the WWE Global Series participant, still in the match. Oh, Slam in the action now, perhaps with some double teaming here by the champions of China. A lot of us thought they wouldn't be able to get along, but it looks like they're well on the same page.
Same page, all right. Same page with a book called Million Little Pieces I Just Broke You Into.
Wow, a million little pieces for sure, Presley. As HoHoLun was on the receiving end of that sidewalk slam guillotine leg drop combo. You would have thought that the Slam and Dalton Bragg hated each other.
Well, I withdraw what I said earlier about Mr. Ho Ho Lun. I can see he's got the persistence for WWE, but I just wish I saw a little bit more whooping.
Ducks that clothesline by Roca and ends up hitting Ho Ho Lun. And Claude Roca just nails his own partner there. Dalton Bragg taking advantage. And the Slam just leaps off of Dalton Bragg's back and nails him with that big splash. And now a DDT in stereo. Wow, Dalton Bragg and the Slam working better together than anybody could have ever imagined as the Slam goes for a pin. And HoHoLun kicks out right at 2.
Bit like watching two truckers fighting over the fast lane, I tell you what. Wow, these four are really putting up a fight, I tell you what. I haven't seen free-for-all like this since pool night at the Blue Bayou.
Wow, beautiful overhead T-bone suplex there by the Slam onto HoHoLun.
Yeah, Slam served that T-bone up medium rare, about like that rear end.
Slam going up high, and he nails that flying forearm on the HoHoLun. This has got to be it.
Yeah, I say HoHoLun doesn't know how to say quit.
The MKW fans so into this action. We have broken an attendance record here in Dongguan, China. The Slam well onto HoHoLun. And a beautiful enziguri by HoHoLun onto the Slam.
Yeah, that trailer got kicked up by a tornado.
Oh, throw Slam into the ropes and nails him with that jumping leg lariat. Let's take a look at that again. And now Ho-Ho with a beautiful drop kick there. Ho-Ho really getting his stride back. Is it enough? Oh, just a 2 count onto the Slam.
Somebody call up AAA because I see a wreck.
Claude Roca back into the action here. Oh, as he nails a stiff fist as they both nail some double stomps onto the Slam.
Well, it looks like Bragg and Slam ain't the only ones that work together. I'm seeing some real cooperation here.
Yeah, you seem to be right, Presley. From what I'm seeing, we are witnessing 2 formidable tag teams facing each other in this extremely competitive match on MKW TV Episode 2.
We're witnessing like it's church on Sunday. When Slam gets up, he gonna need to testify.
This match is just taking each one of the individuals in this match to their very limit here. Ho-Ho back into the ring. And just stomps on the face of the Slam. HoHoLun not letting up here. He's in it to win it.
I'd say he done it and won it.
Not quite yet, Presley. The Slam kicked out right before the 2 count even. HoHoLun maybe going for a German. Slam reverses it and drops him with that side slam. Somebody's got to let up here. This action is just too much.
Well, when there's pride on the line like there is here, man's gonna do just about anything. Double
tag there. Claude Roca and Dalton Bragg back in the ring. begin to lock up here as Claude Roca just resorts back to those stiff European uppercuts. You don't want to get in a striking contest with Claude Roca, I'll tell you that much. Wow! Claude Roca is just able to flip out of that and just arm drags Dalton Bragg over the ring. Well, that's a way to get somebody into the ring. Could Dalton Bragg go for the code breaker? Did you see what just happened? Was that King Michael? I could have sworn I saw him earlier walking around pacing in the match, but he just nailed what? And the slam just got knocked out of the ring. King Michael's outside. Claude Roca just flips Dalton Bragg over. What is going on here?
Well, I'd say the ball's in Roca's court. It's his take advantage if he wants it.
Slam and duking it out to the outside of the ring. Claude Roca goes up high and goes for a beautiful splash. Claude goes for the pin. And it's a 3 count. Claude Roca, the legendary French wrestler, and HoHoLun, the WWE Series Global participant, have won this tag match. But no doubt, because of the interference of King Michael. Considering we had both the MKW and CWE champion on one team, this is definitely an upset, I would say, as the Slam looks down at his partner, disappointed.
Well, it's right sad they had to win this way, but you got to give it where it's due. He did put 50 years on the line. He did put his money up, and now he's collecting.
Absolutely. We must give our respect to Claude Roca, the legendary French pro wrestler who has put his body on the line in that squared circle for more than 50 years, as he embarked here with Middle Kingdom Wrestling and made his mainland China debut for a part of his global retirement tour. Thank you so much, Claude Roca. Thank you.
Well, it looks like Dalton Bragg's got something he wants to say. I don't think he's too happy about the way this turned out, you?
Absolutely not. And neither is the Slam, as we witnessed the Slam just throw the MKW belt at Dalton Bragg as he stormed out of the ring.
Where is that fat bastard, King Michael? King Michael, you want a match? You got it. Tonight, you're gonna face me for the Middle Kingdom Wrestling Championship. Me versus the 500-pound behemoth King Michael. And that fat, portly, porcine bastard is gonna lose.
Wow, Dalton Bragg challenging King Michael to a future main event title shot. This is huge!
Well, if King Michael was wanting a world title shot, I'd say he done got it.